In 3, 2, 1, start.
We are here today to resolve the myth about chewing gum. So,
fact or myth? Does chewing gum really stay in your stomach for 7 years?
well, lucky for you, you can say that this is a myth. Of course, we're not saying it's good for you to swallow your gum, because it's not. It can still cause other problems if you swallow it on a regular basis. But we can confidently say that it is not going to stay in your stomach for 7 years.
Chewing gum began as early as 7,000 years ago. Researchers have found lumps of tar with human teeth marks in them. Modern gum started with Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna, who brought chicle to a gum maker Thomas Adams, who then made it into the gum we know today.
The myth probably started because gum isn't something we can fully digest. It's made of 4 basic components: flavoring, sweetener, softener, and the base. We can digest 3 of these: the flavoring, sweetener, softener, but it's the base that causes the problems.
The base is made out of synthetic chemicals for the most part, and these chemicals give gum its chewiness. It resists the digestive properties of your saliva, but once it's swallowed, even the gum base is treated the same as regular food. After it's recognized as useless by your digestive system, it goes the same way as everything else. Out.
But, like we said, it's still not a good idea to swallow your gum. If you do it regularly, it can cause different problems, such as constipation. We found 3 different stories that will hopefully influence you to spit after chewing.
The first tale is of a 4.5-year-old boy who had been addicted to chewing gum since he was 2. By the time his parents finally took him to get help, he was up to 7 pieces a day. Each one he conveniently disposed of down his own throat. By the time that they went to the doctors, they had created a blockage, and they had to remove it from him manually. The doctors called it a taffy-like substance.
The next subject, also 4, would indulge in gum several times a day as a reward from her parents. The subject was known to gulp down her gum just so she could have another piece. In the end, multiple spheres of chewed gum congealed into a multicolored rectal mass. The doctor's words, not mine, had to be extracted.
The final tale comes from a regular gum-chewing 1.5-year-old. The girl apparently decided to spice things up by taking in 4 coins with her chewing. The mass had to be pulled out via a special coin and body retrieval system. Not good.
Gross, right? I know you really wouldn't want that to happen to you. I know I wouldn't.
So, gum doesn't actually stay in your stomach for 7 years, but that's not to say that what your mom tells you doesn't have any credibility. So, be careful.
You also may be wondering about the corn myth, that your body can't actually digest corn. But it's exactly like gum. Most of the corn is made out of stuff that you can digest, but part of it isn't, which is why if you don't chew well, it shows.
If you'd rather avoid seeing any corn before you flush, well, all we can say is to chew your food long and well before swallowing. Happy chewing!